the whole TikTok trend of asking your man, bear in the woods, or a random man with your children or person or whatever, loved one, whatever it is. And so, like, anytime I see one of these videos, I just automatically assume this is probably going to be the end of the relationship when anybody gets on one of these trends and asks stupid questions.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
definite deal breaker right there.
It's like I don't want to be tested, man.
No.
I don't want to be tested.
Would you rather our daughter be stuck in the woods with a man or a bear?
Stuck in the woods with a man or a bear?
Yeah. Like, which one would you feel like least worried about?
Like a man, like a relative man? Or like we know him, he's nice?
No, we don't know anything about the man. We don't know anything about him.
Do we know about the bear? Is the bear nice?
we don't know anything about the bear either. Like, it's just, we know our daughter's in the woods, and if you had to choose, which one would you feel more comfortable with, a man or a bear?
I mean, I know the answer, I just don't want to say it.
Why? No, just say it.
He knows better.
It's going to be a bear. I don't want my daughter with a random guy in the middle of the woods. I'd rather take my chances.
Interesting.
I don't. It's like I don't get that. Like some people look at this and they go like, why would you why the bear? Why the bear?
Yeah.
And I know that man knows. I know that man is saying he's only saying the bear because that's what women expect the answer to be. He's playing the safe game. That's what he's doing. He's playing the safe game.
This is just another tactic of division, and it's another tactic to divide the sexes. We're already divided by race, religion, sex, sexual orientation, economic status. It's just all this division is putting all these people in boxes. So this is probably it was created by some fembot who hates men, and they're trying to compare men to being a bear. Now, if you're with a respectful man, a good man, you don't have to worry about those things that they're talking about. Some man doing something. There's a very small percentage of men that actually are toxic and bad, and it's true.
Yeah.
But a majority of men are good guys who are very protective. So if they want to go out there with a bear, I'll watch the show, and when they need assistance, I'll be like, "You chose the bear. I wouldn't have done that to you." So it's ridiculous to me, man. All of that.
It is ridiculous, and it's not only that. Is like it's not the first time or the last time. So like here's a compilation of women answering that question.
Would you rather be stuck in a forest with a man or a bear?
Bear. Men are scary.
With a bear.
What I've heard about bears, they don't always attack you, right? Unless you like fuck with them. So maybe a bear.
Depends what man, but probably a bear.
100% a bear, which is like terrifying to say, but
Definitely a bear. Some men are very scary out there.
a bear.
I would say a man.
At least one of them had a brain. At least one of them did.
Some men are very scary. So you're saying there are some women out there that aren't very scary? Because scariness, scariness can be on all different levels. So if I was in the woods, if I had to pick between a bear and Ronda Rousey, I would pick a bear. You know what I mean? Because Ronda Rousey is one of them women that can beat up most dudes. You know what I mean? So
I would still take Ronda Rousey over the bear because like this is going under the assumption that somebody is going to attack you, right?
Yeah.
So it comes down to that men are dangerous and they can't be allowed to be safe in any scenario, regardless. So I just look at it like statistics. Okay, there's a 50-50 shot that with any person, and I mean any person, I don't mean just men, I mean men, women, children, everybody, 50% chance they're either good or bad, right? 50% chance, right? Yeah. There's 100% chance that bear will eat you.
And that is a true statement. But it's like, another way.
100%.
I mean, it kind of ties in what's going on in our current social, spectrum of what we're living in now is the emasculating of men. The women like that don't want a man. They want a chick. They want a stud. You know what I mean? They want a guy, but they want you to be feminine. They don't want a protector. So men, we are naturally more aggressive, and we have what's called testosterone. And men can be very aggressive, but it's in
But
our
there's a reason
nature.
for that.
Yeah, it's in our nature. Men aren't just out here. Not all. The majority of men aren't out here just attacking women, just going in the house and going in the woods attacking women. They're not doing that.
Yeah.
So this whole movement is just another way to divide the sexes, because a lot of these women are a bunch of fembots or feminazis who want to see the patriarchy destroyed while relying on the patriarchy to get what they want.
So I wanted to remind people, because like people answer this question out of context, right? So they're like, oh, would you prefer a man or a bear in the woods? And they don't think about, hey, what does a bear actually do when it attacks somebody, right? Because you're saying, like, I would prefer my daughter to be in a woods alone with a bear. That's what you're saying in your brain, that's safer than being with a man, right? So I want to remind people, this is only video game footage, because I don't want to actually show you a bear mauling, of what could possibly happen to her.
Yes.
So, putting that into context, you would literally rather your small tiny daughter alone with that versus a man.
Yeah, and think about this. This is why you shouldn't take these people seriously. These same women that are saying this, that are spouting this, are the same ones that say it's okay for a man that thinks he's a woman to go into the little girl's bathroom. That's okay, though.
That's
we don't want to be in the woods with a man, but a man dressed as a woman, yeah, they can go use the bathroom with my daughter. This is why you laugh at them, because their logic is flawed.
It is flawed.
Sit on that. Think about that. For you women that believe that you would probably rather be in a wood line with a bear than over a regular guy. And we're not talking about the toxic men. We're talking about the good guys. And you're putting us in that group. You would rather for a grown man with a beard in a dress to be able to use the bathroom with your little girl.
Yeah.
But then
but
be in the woods with a bear. That makes no sense.
Like I said, it's like men think about how to take on a bear in the woods. Like they've had this thought, just like how many times do you think about the Roman Empire? I mean, fairly often. How many times have you thought about surviving a bear attack? I mean, I've thought about it a time or two. I think every man has thought about, hey, could I take on a bear? Like it's a stupid thought, but we think about it every now and again.
I mean, I actually thought about it last night.
So like, how many women think about how many times they're going to take on a bear? You think that's something that crosses your mind on a daily? Like just, hey, should I take on a bear? It's like, probably not. Like just as like, you're like, okay, a man is more scary than a bear. And it's like, I don't think so. At least you have a chance with a man, because he's at least, he might be a little bit stronger than you, but there are things to make it equal.
Yeah.
You're not being equal with a bear.
No. And the thing, Lynn said that many conservative women choose the bear on TikTok. And that's true. But a lot of those conservative women are clout chasers. A lot of these
they were
women
just following the trend.
They're clout chasers. They're just following the crowd. They're going along with the trend because it gets them clicks. It's all clickbait. They don't believe that. If we can prove it, if we had the ability to make that happen, all the women that say that, I'd rather be in the woods with a bear. Okay, let's call your bluff. Let's call it.
I just showed you the video.
Yeah, we're gonna put you in the woods with a bear, with a big grizzly bear. You know what? Maybe a Kodiak. We're gonna put you in the woods with him and see how long you'll survive. See what you do.
Well, hell, even a black bear is probably gonna mess you up pretty good.
Yeah,
like it doesn't have to be, a grizzly. I mean, a black bear is still fairly large, but it'll still mess you up just the same.
Yep.
So
this whole movement is just it's clout chasing. It's trendy. That's the problem with our society. People just jump on a trend just to jump on it, just to be a part of something. Individualism has gone out the door. So this is all just collective, NPC mindset. This will fade away. Give it about a few more days and it'll go away, and then the next trend to come on. That's why, guys, we need to start a trend. Would you rather be in a swamp with an alligator or in a swamp with a woman?
Oh,
Who would
dude,
you
that's
bet?
actually Yeah, that would actually be funny. So like, I think most men would be like, yeah, the alligator, because at least it won't tell me what everything I'm doing wrong.
That's right. And all you got to do is hold its mouth shut, and it can't open.
That's so true. Like I've seen dudes smack alligators on the head with a freaking
Yeah.
frying pan, man. Like an alligator ain't much. Like I wouldn't do that with a bear. If it's a woman between a woman and a bear, I'd probably take the woman, even though it'd be probably annoying. I'd still
You know
do
what?
that over the bear.
I'm going to start that. I'm going to, just to see where people's minds are at. Just to
Yeah.
do it. Just be like, alligator with a woman, alligator in a swamp, or would you have in a swamp with a woman? What would you pick?
Yeah, it's most guys would be. I'd rather take the alligator. 'Cause
I'll take the
Might be
alligator.
a little fast, but I could do something to it.
And I can eat the alligator if I kill it, if I get hungry.
Right. So I'll take the alligator because, like I said, at least it won't tell me everything I'm
No.
doing wrong.
And just understand we're being facetious here, but I'm not
Yeah,
one of
we're-
those
we're
people.
being a dick. But no, that was funny because like there was a meme about that with the bear, where the bear and the dude were hugging. And it's like a day with the woman. The bear comes up and says, "I'm sorry, man.
sorry,
I'm
I'm
sorry."
so sorry. Not all.
Yeah.
I am
They're-
I am a protective person, especially when it comes to women. But
No, what you should do is amend that. Would you rather be in the swamp with a female, with not a female, but just like a feminist, a modern feminist, or an
yeah.
alligator?
that's better.
I would rather be with the alligator.
Yeah, if it came to a modern feminist and alligator, I'd pick the alligator. Because the alligator is not going to talk about the patriarchy.
Yeah, choose the bear. At that point, and it's like, would you rather be in the woods with a bear or a woman? It's like I'd choose the bear.
I mean, here at the end of the day, these women like this, those women, the ones that buy into that crap, are
Yeah.
probably very, very lonely, and they'll probably be very lonely for the rest of their lives. Because if they, in their mind, if they think that every man is like that, they'll never meet a good guy. Because women that think like that, you can meet the greatest guy ever. The guy that's just like perfect, but in your mind, you already have this thought of how men are, and then you lose that
Mhm.
guy, and then the next guy you meet is going to be opposite of what this guy was.
Yep.
And when it comes to the dating scene, not all. And I'm gonna speak about being a guy. When it comes to dating women, a lot of women push the nice guy to the side, or the good guy,
Mhm.
because I'm not nice, I'm good. And then they wonder why they're in this vicious circle of toxic men. And those are the women that are picking the bear, because they push that one guy away, that one that they
Yep.
think about all the time. And then they're just in this vicious circle of toxic guys. So then they're the ones saying, "Oh, I pick a bear over a toxic guy, over a guy," because you pick.
Well, they're assuming that all
you
men are
pick
toxic.
those
That's
guys.
the kind of the problem.
Yep. You pick those
That's
guys.
also the same reason why we would choose the alligator over the feminist, because we know
Yeah.
she's toxic.
That's true. Well, not all women are toxic, but
No, I said all feminists are toxic.
oh yeah, feminists, yes. Depending on what
Yeah.
type of feminism, because there is, traditional.
I said modern
feminism.
feminists.
Yeah. So
Modern feminists.
yeah, we want the audience to know there is a difference in feminism. There is modern, which we have
There's
this
spectrum.
thing now, and then there's the traditional feminists who believe in the same
Yeah.
thing but aren't like the modern ones who want to be masculine. But,
Who are literally just man hating, like
yeah, they
women's
want to be masculine but are scared of men. It makes no sense. You want to be masculine, you want to carry yourself like a man, thinking you can do everything a man can do, but you're terrified of men at the same time.
they wanted a chiseled jawed woman with
Yeah.
a dick.
Makes no
That's
sense.
what they want. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, they want a stud. They want a man to be a stud. They want us to be feminine
Mm.
and carry ourselves like a man, but don't be so manly. God, we're doomed.
Let me see if we can find a photo of that. It's like a female, like, no, a feminine Chad. I think that's what a feminine
A feminine Chad.
Chad. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's see if
I'm-
somebody's made an image of that. I want to see what that is. Feminine Chad.
I'm a traditional guy, man. I like a woman that's feminine, but can get gangsta at the same time. I want a super feminine, but has another side, that she can
Okay, I think I
thug
found
out
it.
if she needs to and throw hands.
Okay, I think I found exactly what they're looking for. It is this.
Yeah, what is that? See, that's how they want their men.
A feminine Chad. There you
Yeah,
go.
they want us wearing lipstick and eyeliner, and that's a man to them.
Uh,
See, with these modern
man.
feminists, a real man is a feminist.
Yeah.
You know, it blows my mind how these men say they're feminists. I just don't get it. There's two things. There's a masculine and feminine. Without one or the other, you can't. There's nothing. Can't
Yeah.
have a man acting like a woman or a woman acting like a man and in the same relationship. If I wanted a woman that was super masculine and acted like a man, I might as well just date a dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, I don't
You
want
might as
that.
well at that point.
Yeah, might as well just date a dude. The same vice versa with a female. She wanted a chick. If she was dating a dude that acted super feminine, not gay, but just feminine tendencies, you might as well just date a woman. That's
Maybe
what
that's
you
why
want.
gay men have happier marriages.
That's true. That is true because statistics say that gay men stay together longer than.
Yeah, they do, because like lesbian couples
women,
also
yeah.
have the highest rate of domestic violence
Yes.
over gay men, which is funny.
But we're
by the
we're not
way.
going to talk about that though. Would you rather
Yeah,
be in
we're
the
not going to
woods
talk
with
about those
would
statistics.
would you
yeah.
rather be in the woods with a stud or a bear? Because
Would you rather be with a man or a bear? And then go with a bear every time. But
yep, makes no
it's
sense.
stupid.